Hey there! Welcome back to Modern Woman with me, Alicia Nicole. I am so glad to be with you all sharing today. It's been a while since I've just sat down on the couch and had a chat. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the focus for the month. This month is National Women's History Month. And I had initially planned to jump in and do some research and all that good stuff and highlight these awesome, amazing women. And guys, honestly, I just didn't have the time for it. And things just have been moving and shaking in life. And I've been really working a lot on the podcast because I have loved doing the podcast and sharing stories, hearing stories from other women and sharing on topics that are so important to us. I really wanted to do these podcasts justice. So that kind of shifted my plans for the month, but I'm happy about it because I love celebrating. You may not know this about me, but if you're one of my friends, you know that I love to celebrate. Celebration and all that comes along with it, celebrating people, having community and connection with folks is one of my favorite things, and I just love to celebrate people. So this month, for Modern Woman at least, it's Women's History Month, and this is going to be Women's Celebration Month. Now, Modern Woman is all about encouraging and empowering women for us to live and own who we are, to live our best lives now. That is the modern woman, the woman who is knowing and owning her identity in God and living it to the fullest, however that looks in every season. That is what we are about. And I just want to celebrate. So the first week, we're going to be celebrating moms, celebrating mothers. I am not a mother yet. I'm not a mom yet, but I am the product of amazing women. One particular woman in particular, Lanita Redding. My mom is spectacular. She's a very private person. She's not on social media. She don't want her picture out there and stuff like that. So I'm going to only post her picture if she gives me permission. But my mom has been a force in my life, a source of love and encouragement, definition and direction for me. She is amazing. And there have been times where I'm like, oh man, I'm about to step out into something bold or make this big shift and I'm really not sure. I'm like, what is my mom gonna think? And I talked to my mom, she's like, yeah, that's exactly right. You're right on. This is exactly where the Lord's leading you. I'm here from you. I'm supporting you. And because I admire and respect my mom, she's such an honorable, kind, caring, persistent woman, and my mom is also very pragmatic and I am not. And so I feel like if my mom who's always loving and praying for me and interceding for me, even if she doesn't understand why I make all the decisions that I make, her heart is for me and I trust her. I trust her with knowing if not necessarily every decision I make is the right decision, but knowing that I'm on track. The Lord has used my mom in very key times to direct me when I was misaligned. I've shared the story a little bit about a mentor I had who wasn't a very healthy connection for me. And at one time, my mom was like, you are blind and you don't even know it. I was so mad at her. And very soon after, I began to see the light. She was totally right. There was another time where I was just always daydreaming about having a boyfriend and getting married. And this is, about 7-8 years ago. And my mom was like, you are so focused on finding a man that you have lost your first love. And the Lord, it was like a spear to my heart because she was so right. And I knew it was God talking to me in that moment. And I was like, you know what? You're right, Mom. Oh, you're right, Lord. Oh, I'm so sorry, God. And I set my heart to seek the Lord. And I didn't look back. And it wasn't that I didn't know God at the time. It was just my focus was off. And ever since that moment, I can't say that I've always been as focused as I should be, but He became my primary focus and pursuit. And I've had so much more peace and joy and fruitfulness in my life because of that. And even here recently with starting Modern Woman, some projects and things that I've been working on and just where I am in my life and what I want to see happen. I will talk with my mom about it, and she's just so encouraging. And I love that. I have a mom that I can talk to who is a good litmus test for whether or not my heart is aligned with God's heart for me in any given season. I love that. And so I just want to celebrate moms. And there are women who are moms. I have a friend, Wendy, she was my special guest for the podcast for series 2 in February, Finding Identity and Love. And Wendy's a sister and a friend, but she's also a mom. And sometimes from her mom wisdom, she will share some things with me and really push me to take risks and to trust God in the hard spaces where it's very uncomfortable. I want a yes or no, and the Lord's like, I'm not giving it to you. I remember having a conversation with Wendy. I'm like, so you mean that, right now I want the Lord to tell me yes or no to this decision that I need to make, and He's not going to do that, and I just have to trust Him in the middle. And she's like, yep. And then she helped me to know how to trust God in that hard space of indecision. And so I value that. She is a friend who is a mother, and from that source of wisdom that she has from living her journey as a mom has really helped me. And there are just so many amazing women, so many women that I grew up with who were yeah, it takes a village. It took a village for me. And I think it takes a village for all of us. So just for all of us who are moms, who are mothers, who have a desire to be moms and have not had that opportunity yet, I know what that feels like. For all of us who have been moms who have lost babies and are still loving and caring and opening up our hearts, thank you. Thank you for being a mother. Thank you for leaving a legacy. Thank you for culturing, for nurturing and cultivating children who are going to shape the world. Thank you for being my friends, for being ones who encourage me. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and your love. No, it's not Mother's Day. But I still want to celebrate mothers. I just want to do it because without you, we would not be who we are and where we are. And for the women who have not had children, but have been a mother to so many, in small moments, in the moment where you're just helping a child out and giving someone a hug in that moment, who have carried the heart of a mother for so many, that is valid and worthy of recognition. So I celebrate you, and you're wonderful. And thank you for all that you do and all that you are. So yeah, this week celebrating moms, just want to say you all rock. However that has looked for you, whatever it looks like in your life, thank you so much. And we're going to keep celebrating women throughout the month. Okay, guys? Thank you for letting me just jump on and share my heart, for hanging out with me for this little bit. And yeah, tune into the podcast, this month's podcast about the narrative about women throughout history is fire. It's so good, so open and honest, and there's so many good points that I found so encouraging. So thank you, Mel, for hanging out with me to do that podcast. And I'm gonna stop rambling, guys. I'm gonna stop and let you just go check out that podcast now. I've just been talking it up. You should go listen to it. And again, thank you to all the mothers out there. And hey, love you all. Thank you for being a part of the community, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.